Hello everybody, Goddess of Fire back for another fire conversation. Hot topics today are the month of December and earth signs. Just a quick announcement, I am available for personal readings. Contact and pricing information will be below in the description box. Excuse me. A lot popping off in December. December 7th we have the midpoint between eclipses, so the veil will be very thin. Instant manifestation and or manifestation will be a lot easier to see in a more timely manner. December 12th, be experiencing some light body activations. December 14th, the total solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. December 15th, Chiron goes direct. So you are going to be able to see how much you've healed, where you've healed, and how you've been able to grow from it. December 18th, the sun aligns with the galactic center, so this is going to be a very high energy, high vibrational day, so just be prepared for that. December 20th, Jupiter enters the sign of Aquarius, and that is just, bringing in a positive start to 2021. December 21st, a lot going on within this day. Obviously, the winter solstice, Capricorn season begins, and excuse me, Saturn and Jupiter align. The last time this happened was 20 years ago, and it has been 400 years since they have aligned this closely. They will be within 1 degree of each other. And then December 29th / December 30th, we have the full moon in Cancer. Overall, the energy for this month feels happy as fuck. Luck is going to be on your side. Now is the time to take chances and calculated risks. Just the general feeling more open and free. Expressing and feeling more confidence this month. Communicating and brainstorming, or taking action with new hobbies, ideas, passions, projects, etc. Anything that really makes you feel alive or makes you feel like you. And if you've been facing roadblocks left and right, it's really because you're being detoured and rerouted to your correct path. So like I said, we will be focusing on earth signs, and I will have the timestamps for each of the signs for your convenience in the description box, but we are going to get started with Capricorn. So I'm just going to pull a couple cards to kind of see what themes are coming up for you in the month of December. So we're getting patience and hope. Okay. So straight away, and please excuse any background noise you might hear. I banished my boyfriend to the bedroom so that I could focus. Patience and hope. So traditionally this is going to be the Temperance card in tarot, and that is actually the card of Sagittarius. So just, I feel like it's patience within balance, patience within growth and healing. And then the hope card is not losing hope. Or for some of you, it could even be that you're rediscovering hope. In traditional tarot, this is going to be the, I believe it's the Star card, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I believe this is the Star card. So that's, healing. I feel like you may have been going through maybe a bit of a rough patch, or just a period of self-discovery is what that feels like too. So maybe you could have lost hope in something, or maybe you're kind of rediscovering hope in something, and that could be anything, however that kind of illustrates itself in your experience, whether that be a job, a relationship, a home. And it feels very, like, personal to you, whatever it is. Memories of love. So this could definitely be a romantic relationship. Maybe there's like a resurgence in a relationship. Rediscovering or re-falling in love with somebody. This is traditionally the Six of Cups, which indicates, you know, like a soulmate type relationship. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate, but I feel like this is definitely a long-term relationship if that's what's happening. So I'm getting release your guilt and voyage. These cards flew fucking everywhere. We're going back to this memories of love. This could be that you're kind of reminiscing over the good times within a relationship. And that could be like why you might be staying in something. And that there's hope and patience, like you're waiting for something to change. And then with the release your guilt, I just felt a ping in my solar plexus after looking at that card. If this is, again, these are general, so this one feels like it's really focused on a relationship. It could be that you need to release the guilt that you may have in regards to wanting to let something go, to wanting to possibly end a relationship. And then the voyage, you already have all the answers. It's like, I feel like you already know what you need to do. You already know you already kind of have an idea of what the outcome is going to be, whether you're choosing to believe that or not. Just feeling like there could be a bit of a sense of denial here. And then we're getting the lightning card, power. This is making me think of the fact that Neptune recently went direct with this washing, oh my god, this water and this wave action and this lightning. I feel like there's like a resurgence in intuitive power. You know, with Neptune going direct, that kind of pulls us out of a fog, pulls us out of, you know, maybe what's the word I'm looking for? Like an illusionary state about something. And I feel like this is a resurgence in the intuition and the understanding and in that knowing. And then stillness. I feel like there's a need for you to kind of be alone with your thoughts and collect your thoughts and your understanding of the situation and what you're actually feeling. Really contemplating and understanding. Like, this could even be just kind of weighing out the pros and the cons, thinking of, you know, ultimately what you want, and if this fits, this relationship, this situation fits what you want, fits the picture that you now see. You may have had a completely different idea of how things were going to go, and then you may have had a shift in your perception recently that's making you see things. Obviously, a shift in perception is you seeing things in a different way, but you may not like what you see, and you may not want to give in to and surrender to what you're seeing. So let's actually break into some tarot. Capricorn. Let's see what you're going to be going through emotionally for the month of December. Okay, nice list. I feel like this is, you're emotionally deceiving yourself in a relationship, in a connection. Maybe you're realizing that maybe the person that you're with isn't a soulmate. And it's just creating emotional blocks for you. Emotional blocks for you, and the feeling of independence. I kind of want to pull a card on this 9 of Pentacles here. These came out together. So there's an emotional block to your independence. Yeah, you're feeling kind of stuck. You're waiting. I feel like it's almost like you're waiting for a sign, waiting for an answer, but I feel like you've also been getting signs and answers. I don't mean to laugh, but it's like I feel like you've been getting clear ideas, clear signs that things need to shift, that there's other opportunities. Let's see what you should experience mentally for the month of December. Okay, so these all came out in one fell swoop. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. This is pretty clear to me that this feels like you've been slow to speak your truth and speak the, you know, what's really in your heart right now. You know, the confusion you might be feeling, just want to get, I think I need clarification on this. His cards are just flying. Yeah. You're not speaking your heart. That's a double tap on that energy. You're not speaking your truth, what you actually are feeling. And I feel like why are you slow to actually speak your mind? Card on that 9 of Pentacles. Why are you taking your time? because, oh my gosh, you feel guilty. You feel guilty for what you've been thinking and feeling. Let's see what you should expect spiritually for the month of December, Capricorn. What's interesting is when I was shuffling the cards and putting, all the earth sign energy into the deck, you guys felt very heavy. Earth signs as a whole. Spiritually, you're trying to rebalance yourself. And put an end to the mental conflict that you've been going through. How are you going to find your balance spiritually for the month of December? Let's get a card on that. It's Two of Pentacles. You're going to balance out your emotions. And how are you going to put an end to the mental conflict? Get a card for this Five and Ten of Swords because they came out as a pair. You're going to take your power back. You're gonna confidently speak your truth. Let's see how you're going to be challenged this month. You're going to be challenged with speeding up the process a little bit. I'm being drawn to this Knight of Pentacles because you've been taking your time. You're going to be challenged with picking up the pace a little bit. Excuse me. And you're going to be challenged with feeling a loss too. But it's a natural feeling when it comes to any kind of separation or ending of something. There will be feelings of sadness, feelings of loss, feelings of doubt. And it's never easy. But you're going to be supported. The hourglass time is of the essence. You're going to be supported. You're going to feel more supported the quicker you kind of move yourself through this. And you're going to be supported with your strength and your wisdom because you are a strong individual, highly intelligent, and have the power to create and do so much. So let's get a postcard from Spirit for some final guidance and a last message. Dearest, I pulled out like 3 cards, but I only wanted to go with one, and this is the one that felt the strongest. Dearest wonderful you, To help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic sea pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take you to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. And I'm feeling guided to read the other one too. So, dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too. In case of earthquakes, truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. So I hope this was helpful for you, Capricorn. Sounds like you've got a lot of thinking and soul searching to do and handle this month. But your strength and wisdom is kind of your superpower. And your ability to kind of to adapt is pretty great too. So best of luck to you this month, Capricorn. And now we are going to move right into Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what's popping up for you for the month of December. Oh, okay. You're getting hope too. Hope, victory, and success. To me, this just feels like the power of your positivity has been leading you and is going or will be leading you in the month of December. I feel like there's something big happening for you, like career-wise, or at least in the financial or money department. Maybe you're paying off debts or making a big purchase like a house or a car or something to that effect. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but that's what it feels like. Sundress, do it for you. I feel like this is you kind of spoiling yourself a little bit. And what's interesting, I feel like I'm bringing notice to the fact that she's in a sundress, but she's also in like the cold in the mountains. So I feel like this is like you doing what you want in spite of whether or not it looks like it fits or makes sense to other people. You could be just fine in the winter wearing a sundress. DNA and karma. There's definitely, it's like an ancestral thing that's happening. You might be clearing some ancestral trauma, but I feel like this is being making me draw straight to your root chakra too. I'm surprised that card didn't come out. This could even be some Kundalini awakening happening for some of you. But I feel like you're having like bodily symptoms. Like you might be having elevated temperatures. You could be like sweating a lot. Like I feel like my palms just got sweaty thinking about it. So you could be doing a lot of ancestral clearing of like past traumas and stuff. Just doing some internal work. So let's break into the tarot for you guys. And what are you going to expect for emotionally for the month of December, Taurus? Let's see where your emotions are. I feel like I just got a heaviness in my head. So you could be experiencing like migraines. There's emotional conflict. Because you're not, I feel like there's just a confusion about what you're feeling. And that's drawing me back to the ancestral healing and clearing that's happening. So you could be experiencing a lot of emotional unrest. Yeah, there's stuff coming through the heart chakra for you guys. And it's making you overly emotional. So going back to the karma, the DNA card, this is a root chakra thing. So if you are feeling just ungrounded, now's the time to really ground yourself. Meditation. And to me, this feels like laughter. I know it's the Six of Wands and it's supposed to be like success and stuff and recognition, but this just feels like laughter, lighthearted energy. Laughing is actually an extremely emotionally healing thing. You know, they say laughter is the best medicine, and it truly is. And it's a very quick and easy way to raise your vibration and kind of level you out. So let's see what you should be expecting mentally. I feel like your mind is working overtime. It feels like a lot of ideas kind of swirling around in your head. Swirling around your head. This could be ideas about a relationship. some kind of connection with a fire sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But she could just have like a fiery personality. Whoa. I feel like you found each other after you were both had like unfulfilled relationships or situations where you just didn't feel a love. It didn't, yeah, there was a lack of connection in your guys' previous relationships. But it could be like you're planning a future together, and that could be the ideas that are kind of swirling around, because pentacles are, you know, earthly things, job, house, car, money, finances. I just heard you could even be planning a wedding or a move. There's just big ideas circulating. See. And then on the flip side, for the second interpretation of this, is you're healing mother wounds. And you're mentally going through like either memories or just moments where the connection wasn't there between your mother. Like maybe she was flighty, or she could have been an angry mother, but you just didn't feel the love. You felt there was something left to be desired. However that plays out. So what are you expecting for Taurus spiritually for the month of December? And I brought up the mother wounds thing just because we're going back to the DNA karma card. So spiritually, we're releasing we're releasing things we've been holding on to, you know, and this could be a few different things that have affected your life in multiple ways. Like, you know, this could have affected relationships, your job, you know, how you operate as an adult, how you operate in relationships. But I feel like there's a release coming, and you're gonna no longer be blinded to the fact that these things have affected you and have grown. Yeah, this is a karmic clearing. Like, I'm noticing on this tower, it's a bunch of skulls. So to me, that feels like we're breaking ancestral traumas, clearing and breaking the cycle. God, I couldn't think of the word. We're breaking the cycle. And I think I've mentioned this before, that when we heal, you know, ancestral traumas, I feel like, you know, it's very overwhelming. I have definitely had to heal some ancestral traumas. But going back to what I was freaking originally trying to say, but what I've said this before is when you heal something on an ancestral level, it heals several generations before you and 7 generations after you. So it's just like you are who your bloodline has been waiting for. And spiritually, I feel like dreams are coming up. So maybe you need to be paying attention to your dreams. You could be receiving messages. Tell me more about the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you could be having night terrors. Or you could be waking up exhausted because you're breaking through restrictions. You're breaking through some of these old soul contracts and kind of conquering your shadow self in dream state. And you're releasing a lot of emotion. And again, we get the Queen of Wands. So there could, like, you could be releasing a lot of mother stuff in sleep. A lot of issues in relation, like in emotions in relations to your mother, or just relationships in general. Or better yet, this is even you just healing your feminine energy, whether you are male or female. This is addressing hidden emotions. Let's see what challenges you're going to face in the month of December, Taurus. Yeah, the challenge is healing your divine, your feminine energy. That's what is challenging you this month. Maybe creating a little bit more emotion in you than what you're used to. Maybe making you feel ungrounded. And just kind of off. Legitimately disappeared. Currently on my hands and knees trying to find it. I have no idea where that fucker flew. What the hell? Hell no. That's gonna drive me nuts because I know it was probably something that you guys really needed to know. I have no idea where that card went. I have zero clue where it could have possibly been. It's wild. Oh, here it is. Lord. Ugh. The other challenge is unexpected income. Honestly, this feels like an unexpected flow, because when we heal our feminine energy, that heals our receiving side of ourselves. So you could be, this doesn't necessarily have to be money, but it's unexpected income of emotional freedom. Unexpected income of emotions, unexpected income of shifts in your day-to-day life. And how are you going to be supported in the month of December, Taurus? Okay. Your abilities will be enhanced. And I feel like that's your ability to tap into your emotions and your femininity, because you're helping to heal and clear that. And then good fortune and friendship. I just feel like you're coming into a like uniquely magical time in your life, which is really good energy for you, Taurus, and it has me feeling excited. It feels like there's a lot going on, but ultimately this month is going to be very nice for you. And the magical part is bringing me to the Saturn and Jupiter alignment on the 21st. And then I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for some final guidance. Okay, here we go. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it's exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pushback when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. So, just take it step by step, day by day, Taurus. Healing isn't easy. It's not rainbows and sunshine. But it is necessary and it is totally worth it. So best of luck to you this month. I hope these messages were helpful. All right. Now, hello Virgo. Let's see what's happening for you. Wisdom. This is you tapping into your higher self, into your higher knowing, into your higher knowledge and understanding that everything has its place. Everything has its place and its purpose within your life. Emotional withdrawal. I feel like this is you taking emotion away from things that would normally cause you mental disturbance. I know a few Virgos, and I know that a lot of you can have a tendency to get stuck in your head about things. So I feel like you're trying to move past and move forward and move away from keeping your mind overwhelmed with emotion, and vice versa, keeping your emotions out of your mind. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to separate certain things, seeing past illusions too. I feel like it's like you're pulling away from giving power to your insecurities. And kind of coming out of your head too, because I feel like you maybe judge yourself harshly, and maybe working through the lies you tell yourself is what I just heard. You're working through the lies you tell yourself. And it feels like it feels like you're moving away from taking the mental fuckery that sometimes you create, sorry to say it, but you're not taking it to heart anymore. I feel like you're just learning how to discern, talk yourself out of it. Yeah, paint the sun back into your sky. It's you taking, you're trying to get your light back. And you thought it was gone, but it's really that you took it away from yourself. I don't feel that card. And this feels like you're trying to... This feels like it's like a rediscovery of self. So we have vulnerability and focus. So I feel like this is you learning to be vulnerable. And this is really interesting because vulnerability is falling under the emotional withdrawal card, right? And in traditional tarot, this is the Eight of Cups. So this is letting go of the fear of being vulnerable, letting go of the fear of your own emotions. And then we have the focus coming under the mental conflict. This is you clearing your mind. I feel like you could be doing something, you could be dabbling in more spirituality this month. This feels like this could even be meditation, because with all this purple crystal, this is drawing me to the third eye. Ooh, this is really good for you. I want to get into the tarot now, because I want to find out what's really popping for you. Because this is good. This feels really good. Okay. So what are we going to experience emotionally for you this month, Virgo? Okay, this one wants to come out. Moving away from moving away from the lies you tell yourself, and just like you emotionally exhaust yourself sometimes with how much you overthink. So that's good for emotions. I feel like there's a freeing that's happening. So I'm just going to put one clarifier for the emotional, letting go of the lies you tell yourself. Yeah, you're learning to go within. You're within your element. This is the card of Virgo. Is you're learning to listen to your intuition and following your own light. It's bringing you back to the paint the sun back into your life. It's you seeing the light, opening yourself up. This is a heart chakra activation. That's how the light gets in. You gotta crack it open. That's that vulnerability card. What are you gonna see mentally? Mentally, you're finding a new ground with the Page of Pentacles. You're regrounding yourself. You're finding new strength on your feet. New strength in your emotions too. You're mentally trying to connect and start over and work with it together. Yeah. You're starting out fresh. With these heads, I feel like this is you mentally killing your own negative thoughts. That's really beautiful. What should you expect spiritually this month? Your reading's really straightforward. I don't feel like I have to get a lot of clarification. A new passion. A new excitement spiritually. A freshness to take action. It's because you're going to be putting the ego to rest. In the spirit, the soul is going to be able to lead. Yeah, you're surrendering. You're surrendering to your soul because it knows the way. You're no longer stuck in your own illusions. You see the promise in this heart cleansing. Hold on, I'm going to get a card on this Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah, there's a that's what I'm looking for. This is a higher self. This is a intervention of the higher self that's happening, and it's kind of helping to reground you, helping you feel strong, helping you feel independent. And I feel like this is a good newness. You're following intuition and moving away from the lies you tell yourself. I feel like that's a really big subject for you. Let's see what challenges you're going to face this month. Getting over, this feels like getting over like what you would have felt before. This feels very Eight of Cups, but also Five of Cups, which is almost like a feeling of loss or regret. And then you're going to be challenged by your feminine energy because you're moving into more emotional and intuitive understanding. How will you guys be supported this month? How is Virgo going to be supported this month? Whoa. A barrier keeps you from your goal. You're going to be supported because you are going to open yourself up. This feels like it's your heart chakra. You're going to open up, release, and your perseverances be rewarded. Yeah, the sun is making me feel like you're just going to feel a lot of healing and freshness and just like, I don't know, there's just like a sense of feeling free. Like you felt so trapped within like a cycle, like a hamster wheel of thoughts and emotions. And you just kind of had to realize that you had the power and you had the light within you this whole time. So let's get a postcard from Spirit for some last guidance. Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward. I feel like this is compromising between your ego and your soul. They're gonna stop fighting over who gets to drive, and also your head, the head between your head and your heart. They're gonna stop fighting over who gets to drive. There's just gonna be an internal recalibration that happens. And I'm sorry I had to interrupt Spirit's letter, but that had to be said. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Wow. You're going through a really big transformation, Virgo. And I know you guys don't really like change, and that's okay. But this is for your highest good. So take your time, be patient, be flexible, and learn to kind of let go of the control. Best of luck to you. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, thanks for watching.